Hello everyone, and welcome to the review of the OneMile electric scooter. And this thing is kind of special, not only by design, but it has several other features that are very interesting. This thing was actually designed to fit in the trunk of your smart car, so I don't have a smart car to test that, but this should fit that small trunk, so it fits the trunk of most existing cars. And this thing is made as a companion to your vehicle, so you can avoid traffic jams. You can park the car, take this out of your trunk, and do your job with it. To unfold it, it is very easy. It has this clip here with a lever. You just press on that lever and you just use one hand and it's almost done. Then you need to lock this into place, and it has two security systems here. It has these clips and the other locking tool, and now this is secured, and now the whole frame is locked, and this is an extra safety. And now the saddle just flips like that, and the handlebars are also foldable, and they are easy to store in that position, and when you want to ride it, you just unfold them. And now you have the kickstand and of course the pedals. The OneMile also has a lot of extra functionalities. So let me turn this on. You have this display here which is going to show you the battery level and the speed. You also have a light switch that turns on or off the main headlamp. You have this button which changes the drive mode, and you have a sport mode there, which will make this faster. Top speed is around 25 km/h, so fully legal. And you have also this horn, and this is a turn light signal, and yes, it has turn lights, but it will also make a warning noise when you are taking turns, and that's kind of annoying. It also has a tail lamp when you are braking, and it has this gorgeous looking hollow shaped daytime running lights that will make this really visible. I don't know if you can see it in this contrast, but this is actually really powerful, really nice. And if you turn on the main headlamp, it has an additional light there, which is also really good, and really makes you visible in traffic. And in nighttime, it makes alleys more safe to ride when there's poor light. Another very important thing about this scooter is that this has full certification in Europe, so you can buy this and you can register it in all European countries. It has a special certificate from the producer, and you can even buy an add-on that I'm going to show you in this picture, and that add-on will hold the license plate number, and it also has a special light to light up the license plate number, so it's an optional thing that you can use in case you want to register the scooter or you need to register it. So it's a full legal scooter that can be registered. And now let's do a quick test in this parking lot, as there is plenty of space and there is no traffic, so we should get an idea of how this thing will perform. So I'm going to start with the normal mode. Oh, and this is really pleasant, very maneuverable for its size. It may look funny on camera, as it's rather small, but it's very comfortable, and the seat has some kind of dampening system into it and makes the ride really comfortable. It's like sitting on a pillow or something like that, so it's really pleasant, really enjoyable. And the brakes work really nice. It has disc brakes both in front and the rear, so there's no problem stopping it. And now on the normal mode, I'm speeding with 20 kilometers per hour, 21. So that's the normal mode. And now I'm going to try the so-called sport mode. So it's in sport. And the acceleration is clearly more powerful. And I'm doing 25 already, 26. Really nice. It has a lot of grunt into it, so it accelerates really good. And by the way, it's outputting torque. It seems that it runs on a geared motor, meaning that it has additional gears built into it, so it kind of multiplies the power, increases the torque. And yes, it has a lot of torque. For such a small size, it's impressive. And it's also very stable. You can use it with one hand with no problems. You cannot use an e-scooter generally with one hand or no hands because they are notoriously unstable. Well, this thing will work with no hands. Very easy. Don't try this. I can try some of it, but it's not recommended, especially with wheels that small. But it proves that this thing is really stable, even though it's tiny. Let's be fair, it's tiny in size, but it's very comfortable. And also the seat is really nice with that built-in suspension. So it's really good. And I have an idea. I'm going to go down one level on this parking lot, and I'm doing this because the ramps here are really steep, and I'm not accelerating now, and this thing is getting way too fast, so I need to brake. And now I'm going to go up one level to see if this will be able to climb. So let's find the up ramp. And that's the up ramp, and you can see that there is some climb into it. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, so it's a pretty steep climb. So let's see, does it go up? So it accelerates with no problem. You can hear the motor making a bit more noise, so yes, it's clearly this is a geared motor. It's not a gearless motor, but that's a good thing actually. And look at that, I'm already back again from where I have started. So there's no problems going uphill with this. This really blows away scooters such as Xiaomi M36, even the Pro, and other small motor scooters. It's even more powerful than my Fidu D2, which also has a geared motor. But that's not its only usage, so I'm going to lock up the car and let's take it to the subway, and I'm going to be very lazy, just like that. So I'm going to head on to the elevator, so I'm going to shut this off and I'm going to fold it. and this saddle. Just as simple as that. And also the pedals. And this light here and the frame acts like a handle and makes it very easy to transport. Alright, so the elevator should be here. And we want to go down. You can even hold it that way if you want to, by the handlebars, but I like it this way. And to the airport. I'm joking. And now unfold it.
Ce tare?
25 de km la oră. E limitat.
Nu pot să susțin un oraș tare de aici.
Da, nu.
25.
25 și 35 de km autonomie. Da, scurtezi mult în oraș cu ea, scapi de trafic, intri la metrou ușor. La revedere! So that was the test of the OneMile, and as you have seen, this is more of a usage scope of this, let's call it, device, because it's not a scooter that you just hop on and drive until your battery is over and then recharge. This is a means of transportation that helps you go shopping, go to work, commute, avoid traffic, save money on gas. So it's a complementary device that takes you in a lot of places. You can go with the subway, with the public transport. It will not make anyone angry because it's very small, it's very compact, and you can take it with you with absolutely no problem. And that was the test for it. Now my final conclusions about it, the pros and the cons. The pros, of course, the folding, the compactness, the powerful motor, the way it accelerates, so it's really powerful for its size. By its appearance, you might say that this is a toy, it will take me 5 kilometers and die. Nope, it will take you for a lot of kilometers with very good top speed, 25 kilometers per hour, but it achieves that speed also going uphill, and even if you are heavy, it will accelerate very fast. So the motor is really good, really good motor. Second, it's the build quality. All the frame and the metal parts, everything, it's made from solid pieces. There are absolutely no welds. There's no welding done between the parts, only shafts and screws that hold this together. So only the flexible parts, such as the folding mechanism, is with screws and things like that. But the rest of the frame, it's all forged from single metal pieces, and that gives it incredible robustness. So it's really tough, and you can see that this was used by other people before me, and they didn't treat it gentle. And it's still in one piece. Other pros worth mentioning are the tires, which are 10-inch, and they are inflatable, so they give you some shock absorbance. And of course also this telescopic saddle post here, which is also telescopic, and this will give you cushioning. And the saddle is also okay. It has these pads here, and although it looks kind of weird, it's actually very good when you sit on it. There's no problems and it's comfortable. The pedals here are also very good, although they look flimsy. They are actually made from metal, and they are wide enough to hold your feet very well. Kickstand is very good. This will not tip over like on Fidu or other scooters, so they've done that right. The light is okay. The only con until now, actually there are two cons. It's the turn signal, which is of course also using the horn, and that is absolutely horrible. And you also get this horn button here, and it's not well placed there, because if you want to start this, you might actually by mistake push this, or when the scooter is turned off and by mistake you leave the, or actually touch the turn signal mode button and you turn this on, it will start to beep, and that beeping is annoying in case it starts in a subway station and you have a huge echo and all the people will look at you that you are making that awful noise. So I don't like that. That's not a very good idea. And the second one is the folding handlebars, but you must keep in mind that this has a very huge mileage on it, so I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but this tiny amount of play, it's kind of normal on all foldable handlebars. So even on very expensive scooters with folding handlebars, you get that plate over there, but that's it. There's no other problems, and no problems with this folding here or this articulation here. There's no plate, there's nothing, so it's very solid. It feels like it's made from one single metal piece. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you want to find more information about this scooter, you might find some additional links in my video description below. You can check those, and be sure to follow my next uploads where I'm going to test more electric vehicles. So be sure to subscribe, and until the next one, see you and bye bye.